That concludes the interview portion of our podcast, but now we still have Jim on for a special Flags of Change segment. So, this segment is where we explore how powerful symbols are often born from the bold vision of just one individual. So, at Freedom and Glory, we believe that lasting change starts with one voice, one action, or one spark. So, today we're going to talk to Jim about the Bunker Hill flag. So, Jim, let's start with the basics. What was the Bunker Hill flag and where did it originate?
Bunker Hill flag is a blue background. It has a white canton in the upper left-hand corner, and then a red cross through that white canton with a pine tree in the upper left segment of that part of the flag. So, where was it created? No one really knows. It's a very popular flag in Charlestown, Massachusetts. You don't see it much beyond that. So I guess one of the most interesting things is probably did not exist during the. It was created historically after, and it perfectly symbolizes the battle from the American side. I mean, it's blue is the Continental blue. The red cross symbolizes the ties they had to Britain, and of course the green pine tree is a symbol of New England and its strength and in its fight for independence. That's the Field to Heaven flag. So I guess one of the most interesting things is no one's really sure. There's very little information about what flags may have actually flown during the battle. People suspect that some of the militia that came had their own flags, but there's really no recounting of that. The one flag that may have flown, most likely flown as more of a universal, would have been Benjamin Franklin's Join or Die flag, because that had become one of the popular. It had and it's had widespread use throughout. I mean, it literally started in the French Indian War. It had been revitalized, or reused, repurposed, I should say, during the Revolutionary War. So that would have been the flag that may have possibly shown, but.
So, I mean, we see the Bunker Hill flag in paintings and representations. I mean, you think that was sort of create
Trimble,
added
I think Trimble, they admitted that he probably had a little bit of artistic discretion when he painted some of those paintings. They're beautiful paintings. So that, of course, is the most popular one is of Dr. Joseph Warren, who, like John Adams, is another one that should be more immortalized, more so than he is. He was a tremendous, tremendous patriot.
Well, why would that flag end up representing the battle?
If it was, I think it's because it's so perfectly symbolizes the blue, the colors, and the British flag, the British cross, and the green. I mean, it just literally is everything you want a flag to be, to represent a war that was fought, battle that was fought.
For you will see that flag flying in Gloucester next week a lot.
That flag hangs in the Rising Eagle. We actually have at the Rising Eagle, we have one of our artifacts is a cannonball that was dug up from Breed's Hill, and so I got that, mounted that, and above it, of course, is the Battle of Bunker Hill flag. So it's represented on Main Street, Melrose, but.
Well, yeah, I don't think I've seen, in North Carolina, I've never seen a Bunker Hill flag flying.
If you go to Bunker Hill Monument, you'll see quite a few of those flags. And up and down the streets,
sure.
the neighborhood, they hang the flags out there, their flagpoles, and so you become pretty aware of it when you get closer to the actual spots. So.
Well, are there any other, surprisingly lesser known details about the flag that you want to share?
I can't think of anything more on that one. I one of the things I talked about, the Join or Die flag. I mean, that actually evolved into becoming the Gladstone flag. I always find it mystifying that the universal sign for evil became the symbol for what American resistance and American strength. and enlightenment. And I haven't seen anyone explain that, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Snake.
it's amazing. And it talks to the brilliance of Benjamin Franklin. He created that as a cartoon back when the British were preparing to battle with the French. And I mean, it took off like wildfire. Whatever the symbolism was of that flag, it literally, it transitioned between a cartoon to a flag, and then it repurposed more than once during the Revolution. So
Yeah. Yeah. One of America's original memes, I guess.
Oh, it's amazing about flags. You get the right flag and very emotionally tied to it.
So I will
brings
tell
up
you
all
one
kinds of
little other
emotions.
fun fact. So where we are standing right now, this is our restaurant. It was the Lyceum, and it was from this building, this location, where Alexander Graham Bell said it's the first public display of a phone call. Hello, Watson, I presume? Down the phone lines, right from this building. So that's why we came down here, because we have an upstairs room and it's quiet, but it's also a truly, and it was right down the street from where Leslie's Retreat happened. Leslie's Retreat was the first battle of the American Revolution that didn't happen. So
I just want to go hang with you guys.
I know. That's
Tell me another story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's Massachusetts and that area.
Yeah.
There's just tons of history. Well, thank you both again. This has been really fun. And I agree with Bill. This has been super easy from us. So we
Yeah.
loved having
I
you
didn't
on.
break a sweat today. Thank you, guys.
thank you again.
Thank you for listening to Freedom and Glory, Tales of American Spirit. We hope today's story inspired you to take action, embrace challenges, and pursue your dreams. To explore our collection of American-made flags and products that celebrate resilience and craftsmanship, visit us at carrot-top.com. That's carrot-top.com. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share this episode with others who appreciate stories of determination and hope. Until next time, stay resilient and keep your flag flying high.